Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. Before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Instagram, Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter are LifeWithSymone. Follow me on my business page at Brishari. I'm trying to fix my hair, y'all, because literally I love y'all so much. It is 11:20 p.m. My hair done, sort of, kind of. It didn't come out how I wanted to, so I had to just do anything. And I got my makeup because I'm about to go to the club. I know you're probably like, girl, you recording before you go to the club? This is gonna be the shortest Subbie Sunday because, y'all, I had a little bit of time, like this much time, and I love y'all and I missed last Sunday, so I was like, let me do it. And before that, one person who always be like, if you're in a rush, just don't give us nothing because that's rude. Girl, speak for yourself. Anyway, let's get into it. So this one is titled... It says, I effed him in the laundry room while his wife was passed out drunk. Girl, ooh, my little bag is tripping. But anyway, let's get into it. It says, hey Symone, your story times remind me of my days in Cali. I lived in Georgia for 20 years now, and your stories are entertaining and hilarious. Thank you. Okay, so let me get into this story because it's going to be a long one. So I've known this guy most of my life. Our backyards were back to back and separated by a fence. He and my cousins was from the same set, and I was cool with all of his sisters. We were never on nothing like getting with each other when we were younger, more like family, but he was always fine to me. We'll call him Tupac. Tupac and I separately moved from our neighborhood as we got older, but we still ran into each other from time to time. Fast forward, I moved to Georgia and then went back to Cali for about a year. I ended up not liking it in Cali anymore and moved back out of state. While I was in Cali, we ran into each other and exchanged numbers. We kicked it for a while, got close, and girl, we started effing LOL. Ooh, so let me tell you, one time I was at work and he came to bring me lunch. We sat in the car talking and then shit got nasty, LOL. I was giving him top and you know the rest. Problem is, I'm allergic to latex. For the only protection he had. So I was like, we just gonna have to work with him because I wanted that D. So I go back inside the job afterwards and girl, I've broken out in hives from the latex. I didn't even know it. Hives all over my damn face, LOL. Everyone was looking at me and asked me if I was feeling okay or if I needed to go to the emergency room. Needless to say, I was sent home. All while laughing inside because I knew exactly what was going on with me. It was just an allergic reaction from the latex. Now let's get to the story from the title. Tupac had a wife and I saw her here and there at functions back in the day, but we were never really familiar with one another. She was the best friend of an ex-sister. Anyway, he had me come to his house one night and we ended up in the laundry room on top of the dryer getting it in. I thought we were there alone until I started getting a little too loud. He told me to try to be quiet because his wife was in the bedroom sleeping. He said that she had been drinking and wouldn't be waking up anytime soon. After that, I was just ready to go, and yeah, that was the last time I was with him. I still see pics of him pop up on his sister's social media pages, but that's about it. I'm much older now, and although I am still very youthful at heart, I don't play those type of games anymore. They are still together, and I'm happily married as well. Oh, girl, you don't believe in karma? He looked like, why he really looked like an off-brand Tupac? He looked like the Kroger, no, not the Kroger. He looked like some type of brand of Tupac. That's crazy. Oh my God, I would have thought my karma would have been somebody get my husband. Girl, that's crazy that they still together. She gotta know this nigga's a dog, for real. With him in that outfit he got on, he looked like he just play games. But dang. She said I would have sent him a picture alone, but but she had all the pictures. That's crazy. That man looked like an off-brand Tupac. Let me stop looking at him because it's really just freaking me out. But thank you so much for sharing, sis. We want to hear all the stories. That's good you grew up, though, and learned, because, girl, that's crazy. But, yeah, send some more. All right, you guys. So, like I said, I promised y'all because I love y'all, so I still came through. But this going to be the last story. This one kind of long, too. So, it's titled, The Deep Was a Disappointment, and So Was He. Ooh. It says, hey Symone, my name is blank and she said her name, but I don't know if she want me to say it. And I'm 26 and I've been subscribed and hooked on your channel since the story time of going to Vegas with broke people. It's a classic. That really is a classic. This story may be long, so sorry in advance. No, girl, you good. So this guy and I have been talking for about 5 to 6 years and we are from the same city and state and started talking on Facebook. We have never been consistent because in 2018, I moved to Houston and got into a relationship and eventually he did too. I would ghost him from time to time because I felt like we weren't going anywhere, but somehow he always stayed in touch and wanted to remain friends. Throughout the years, we would talk and just catch up, and he told me he moved to Dallas and wanted to see me. So I go to him again because we were both seeing someone. About a year ago, I ended my 4.5-year relationship and was focused on myself. I wasn't interested in dealing with anyone else. So fast forward to January of 2024. He hit me up out of the blue, and we picked up like nothing ever happened. He asked me what I was doing on such and such date, and I said nothing. So he said he's coming to my city, and I said, okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited. A couple of days go by, and he tells me that he have to cancel because he had prior engagement to attend, and I'm like, okay, cool. We planned for him to come the following weekend, but Mother Nature had other plans. So we planned that I would go to Dallas the next weekend. Throughout the week, we were talking every day and making plans for the weekend. Friday comes and I'm in prep mode. I got my nails and toes done, my eyelashes extensions, and my eyebrows waxed. I even got a Brazilian wax. I wanted to go all out since this was our first time seeing each other in person. Before I get into all that, let me tell you the tea. He has a girlfriend and a baby girl on the way. I know. Why am I about to drive 4 hours to go see a taken man? Well, because I've been single and haven't been touched in a year. So I knew what it was and what I wanted. Just dumb as hell, right? I booked the hotel and started packing. The next morning, I get up early and start getting ready. I go to put my things in my car and I try to automatic start and it won't start. So I'm just like, what the hell? I called a Mercedes dealership trying to figure out what's wrong. I'm in panic mode because I'm supposed to be on the road by now. So all day I'm waiting on my car, and around 4, he hit me up and asked where was I. So I let him know what was going on, and he said we could cancel. I should have took this as a sign to not go my ass anywhere. So around 6, my car was fixed and it was a sensor. By that time, it was too late for me to get on the road. I don't like driving at night by myself, and I was aggravated. The damn hotel charged my car because I forgot to cancel the room for that night. The next morning, I get up and get on the road, just desperate as hell. I was only staying one night since I couldn't come the previous day. We were talking my whole drive there, and he's gassing me up about all the things that we were gonna do. Here's the good part. I make it to Dallas and he tells me to get settled and he'll hit me up when he's on his way. In my head, I'm like, Ninja, I need a specific time. I didn't have much to do, so I start setting the mood. I lit a candle from Bath & Body Works, laid out my lingerie, and started getting ready. Good thing I did, because he texted me and said he was 15 minutes away. At this point, I was getting out the shower, I lotioned up my body, and put that shit on. I had a fresh face, my lashes, the body was bodying. I felt good and smelled even better with my Valentino Born in Roma perfume. Girl, that's what I'm putting on tonight. Time was winding down, so I turned the lights low and I heard a knock at the door. Nervous as fuck, but ready. I opened the door. There he was, sexy chocolate. He came in, he said, damn, you got the moveset? And I said, I didn't come to play games. He handed me a bouquet of red and pink roses in a vase. At this point, I knew it was about to go down. He grabbed me and hugged me. Now, I'm 5'2" and he's about 5'6". In his picture, he looked much taller. So we started kissing and getting to it. I noticed the smell when he put his tongue in my mouth. I almost threw up. So I turned my head and he started kissing on my neck and chest. It felt so good, but I couldn't stop thinking about the smell. Even though he had gum in his mouth, it didn't help. He threw me on the bed and started kissing my strawberry, and even though it felt good, my ex was way better and made me come so much. I couldn't even enjoy it thinking about his breath. So once he was done, I started sucking his you know what, and I went to town. Lord, why did I do that? His genitals smell like he was playing basketball and just sprayed cologne on it. He's moaning and grabbing my head, and I'm pulling away from him because I'm disgusted. He threw me back on the bed. I grabbed my panties and rubbed them on my nose because the stench of his D was all over my nose. He tries to go in me raw, and I'm like, no, put a you know what on. So he did, and instead of him going in slow, he just rams in and started banging me out. I'm like, damn, could you slow down? Let me remind you, I haven't had you know what since I ended my relationship over a year ago. So now he's going to town, flipping me all over and just being too rough. I like it rough, but damn, I prefer you take your time. I turned over to get him from breathing in my face and tried to show him what I was working with, but he just wanted to bang me. I've never faked moaned or faked an orgasm during, you know what, before with my ex, and I did it that night. He came and was breathing hard all on my neck and would not get up, so I moved him and went to the bathroom. I'm looking in the mirror like, you stupid bitch, why would you do this to yourself? Afterwards, we laid up, talked, and watched TV. I honestly was disconnected and wanted to go to sleep. So he asked if he could stay, and I was like, well, won't your girl be looking for you? And he was like, nah, I ain't worried about her. So eventually, after me not paying him any attention, he left. I showered and went to sleep. He called me about 5 times, but I didn't answer. I texted him, you put it on me good, I'm going to sleep. The next morning, we had plans, but I woke up around 8 and got my shit and left. The drive back was silent. I couldn't believe I wasted my time. I was so disappointed. I took time to make sure I looked my best, and it's like he didn't care. I figure as a grown 34-year-old man, you would have your hygiene together. Being on FaceTime and looking at his pictures, I would have never thought he smelled like he did, especially since it was our first time seeing each other in person. I was about I was about an hour from my house and he called me saying, "Are you up and ready? I'm about to be on my way to pick you up." I slept a little late, so instead of getting breakfast, we could do brunch and head out to our activity. I said, "I'm sorry, I had to get on the road. It was an emergency." Symone, he was pissed. He said he had plans and that he wanted to spend a day with me. I'm thinking to myself, you're a disappointment, sir. I make it home and he's telling me how he's gonna come to my house in a couple of days and how I need to make it up to him. I didn't respond. So he asked me what was wrong and if I wanted him to leave his girl, and I said, "No, you have a baby on the way. We could still be friends, but nothing more," because we never discussed us being together or any of that. We both knew what this was, and he's talking crazy like that. A few weeks later, I'm still disappointed. Should have took the sign from God when my car wouldn't start. I'm going to end it right here, but thanks for reading my story. I love you and continue doing story times. I look forward to them. I'm forever supporter. P.S. Here's a photo of me. Let's see. Ooh, girl, you fine. Okay, and I see the body is bodying. So that's why he was acting like that. He for sure, because the body is bodying and you is very beautiful. Girl, not him coming to the first link on some like, how you gonna come to the first link stinking? Bro, you know where, at least if he couldn't like shower where he was at, he could at least been like, "Can I hop in the shower real quick?" Like, how you gonna come stinking and then you know your breath on funk and you gonna have a gum in your mouth thinking that it's, I hate. That's one thing that's just crazy. Hygiene is like, that's so important. Like, you could taste that breath on you. You could smell that funk on you. So why you think I can't smell it? Why you think I ain't finna taste it? Girl, I'm happy you was a one and done and left that situation alone. Cause girl, But anyway, thank you so much for sharing. I love the way you told this story though. So send more, cause I know you got more. But y'all, that, like I said, this is a short Subbie Sunday cause I got to go. They literally just text me and said, "We headed, so where you at?" So let me actually get out the house because I want to take pictures too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. Brishari, we dropping March 11th, my spring collection, so make sure y'all check that out, and I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all so much, and I'm sorry for missing last Sunday.